back to 50s February. This case is Lillian Eileen DeMaris, age 31. She disappeared from Mason City, Iowa, on the 14th of August, 1952, leaving behind 3 young daughters, 6, 4, and 2. She was actually married 4 times. Her last husband, DeMaris, died in a construction accident in Minnesota. Her maiden name was Lillian Eileen Huff. She went by Eileen, her middle name. She was born in Dodge, Nebraska, on May 12, 1921, to her father, Lee Ollie Huff, and her mother, Lillian E. Stewart Huff. They moved to Mason City in 1934, so she would have been 13. Okay. An obituary for her brother, who died in 2001 in Mason City, was published and included the following information in regards to surviving family. Survived by 4 brothers, his wife, survived by 4 brothers, okay. 1 sister, 2 sisters-in-law, and many nieces and nephews. He was predeceased by his parents' wife, 3 brothers, and a sister, Eileen. Her daughters are continuing to search for her. And in fact, there was 2 posts on a genealogy board, and I think these posts are important. So I'm going to read them to you verbatim. Requesting any assistance for the location or information on Lillian E. Huff. Lillian has been missing since 1952 from Mason City, Iowa. She left behind 3 daughters, ages 6, 4, and 2. Lillian married several times. Her last husband died. Okay. Lillian lived in Killeen, Texas for a while. In the 1950s, she worked I just want that to shut up. So I have to reply in order to make it shut up. Okay. She worked with a traveling carnival as a food vendor. Lillian would be 83 years old as of 2004. It is believed that she is still living in a nursing home. Her daughters are still searching for her. Lillian's parents, and we already went through that. She was, and a post from her granddaughter reads, all of that helping with the investigation of my grandmother's disappearance. Thank you for caring so much about a stranger. I don't have much information, but what I do have, I will gladly share. You're right, she went by Eileen, at least to family. The reason she wasn't reported missing in 1952 was because her mother didn't want the girls taken away from her. The day Eileen went missing, she promised my oldest aunt that the 2 of them would go out to dinner to celebrate her 6th birthday. She never came home. Her car was found abandoned outside the carnival where she was working in Mason City. Lillian Eileen was born in 1921 in Nebraska. If you look at the comments on Iowa cold case files, there seems to be an opinion that maybe it was a sexual predator active at the time. My mother and her sisters tried to track her through her social security number, but no luck. They are still under the impression that she was using her mother's social security number and that great-grandma knew where she was. The plot thickens. If you have any information in this case, please contact the Mason City Police Department at 515-421-3636. That's 515-421-3636. And again, the coroner believes that the Pirate Jane Doe might be her. I think the Pirate Jane Doe looks more like Ione Raywinkle, but we'll get there when we get to Ione. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you next time for more of 50s February.